Hi beautifuls, welcome back to YILDIZ Readings 5D. For those of you that don't know, I'm a psychic medium, twin flame coach. I cover astrology, moon energy and personal development. If you do want to come join us in the members hub, we have private twin flame questions in there. No super chat required, and yes, monthly I come to you live, and during those sessions you're able to ask quick super chat questions. Now for this video, we're going to tune into your psychic energy surrounding your zodiac sign and anything that may come up through this. We will have the extension read should you be interested. Love and light, guys. Sit back, relax, grab a cuppa, and let's get into your update. Hi beautiful Pisces, we're here to give you the update for the second week of April, what is coming through for your zodiac sign. Now I have pulled the cards, and already I am seeing this element that you guys are moving into this week almost like the winds of change, and I feel it's because we had that full moon in Libra, and it's really ushering in with Mars this new energetic field. So you could be very vocal about your needs, your desires, your wishes, but also emotions can be coming up, but definitely it's very intuitive in nature. So you may be feeling like you want a little bit more freedom. You may be having a lot of creative ideas. You also might be thinking of people on the other side. For some of you, it's very intuitive energy coming through. But you're also thinking, okay, well, how do I look at life and how do I shift my life about? Now, I do feel some of you can get new sources of income coming through. This is a really great week to get back into things. To get our health back in order to get it on track. Be very careful of your diet and eating. Indigestion can be coming through astrologically and connected to the chakras. If you're having any throat chakra activation, you can balance it out with guided meditation and eating the food groups. But again, always seek professional advice if you feel it's something, that does need addressing. I'm sensing with you guys, monetary energy is geared up, ready to change. You definitely have in the past position the good old gold digger card. It's like, easy come, easy go. But I do feel, during the next 3 weeks especially, I don't know why this is coming up for these last zodiac signs I'm doing, but I feel it may be the themes that are coming through that you guys really get up ready to have some changes, and you may be more in the intuitive realms, guided to be interpreting these energies more effectively than some of us. So for you guys spiritually, if money is owed to you, it can be coming back to you. I also feel you using the past to guide you moving forward. And again, some of you are moving your work around, really leveling up, changing your approach, and you're having more energy to deal with these things. But it's also important to get that base chakra balanced. Get the base chakra balanced, get grounded, and I feel the recovery in your energy. You can be feeling a little bit more like yourself. But definitely with the energy of 6, the grounding is to do with stability, nurturing. You had a lot of psychology coming up last month, and it was really creating for a lot of us quite fogginess, a lot of old emotions coming up. We've moved through the full moon in Libra. And yes, it does take a few weeks to kind of pan out from the old into the new. Now where we're heading to is a very new realm, and we're needing to set course for this situation. And some of you are in two minds. Some of you are looking at partnerships, planning. This can be in your employment, with work. It can also be to do with the spiritual connection, wanting to usher love into your life and have that balance, which we will go into in this read as well as in the extension. So I'm seeing like you're up in your head about it. There's 2 ways to do something, but you're looking at the critical nature of what you would need to shift about. Some of you, this can be home-based energy. Some of you might be dealing with family-related dynamics that need ironing out, and it can be going smoother than it was before. But the more we move away from last month, the clearer things are going to be as to how to deal with these circumstances. I do feel some of you are feeling that if you can get a move with a connection, You're wanting everything to just be neutral and peaceful, but it is coming up where it's nagging at you because there is this dynamic where things that are said are lingering, you know, through your head. It's like what was said, what was done, how things were. And it is, to a degree, it's almost like you're in acknowledgement of some sense of an ending. Now, that can be coming to terms with the past chapter and being open to the new story. And again, whenever we hear ambulance, it's Archangel Michael. So this new, fresh, vivacious energy can come through. I do feel some of you are feeling as though where you've poured energy into, it has been maybe not appreciated. You know, maybe on the monetary level, you know, wastage was there, and that can be changing up for you. And I do feel over the next few weeks, you guys are going to come up with some really great creative ideas and ways to have this new vibration coming through for you. I'm going to go into clarifiers in a moment. Okay, some of you, this is a work-related dynamic, and you're sort of looking at it going, look, I'm working very hard. Am I going to get what I need out of it? You will have the energy to achieve those things. The proof will be in the pudding over the next 6 to 8 weeks. I'm telling you, okay? If you're really on the fence, I feel it's acknowledge what it is and do something. And this can be a really great time to put your resumes out, change things about, shift it. But it's about being a 5 vibration, yeah? Mind, body, soul being in order is crucial. Can't get those done, you won't be able to adhere to both Saturn and Jupiter's expansion and restriction. I do feel the key to it is adequate sleep. We were feeling sleepy in February. Don't mean we were getting it. Like, it was almost like PTSD, chronic fatigue, going to sleep, and no, I'm not a health physician. These are analogies. So, you know, on that basis, you're getting anchored back in. It's almost like the calm. It's after the storm. We're looking at now the reality of these situations and what we would need to do to move home, family, our finances, our life forward. And I do feel for some of you, emotions relating to these things are coming up. Now, on the external, you don't want to be around you kind of feel like if you acknowledge what these things are, that people may manipulate you back into another way of seeing something. Some of you very separately are feeling as though, how can you play chess with the matrix to get the best out of the situation? And yes, we can be very tactical. But again, all thought, no action will create for lack of movement. I feel getting enough sleep through your dream state, things are going to come through for you. And I'm going to pull another native spirit card. What is this for Pisces, please? Number 1, money is going to start flowing. Number 2, I would say, keeping balance between family, home, and children can be a bit iffy. And it does come down to our conditioning. What was offered, you're assessing. Some of you, there can be an offering and you are giving to a situation. Some of you, and I keep saying that as a cycle of life. There's a new cycle in life for you, Pisces. But the whole situation with your experience, you're looking back and you're wanting to partake this and share with individuals. It doesn't mean to say at an intuitive level they're going to understand that. Sometimes we learn through experience, and some of that experience is not nice experience, and some of it is through seeing people's viewpoints. Okay, your mission in life, you kind of feel these dramas are taking you off path and off center. You're wondering how to get back on your life path and focus on your dreams, but there's been external white noise pulling you in various directions. You can feel it. Some of you are wanting to, go off and move and experience things, go off and travel, seek brighter shores. Some of your groups that you're mixing with and your hopes and dreams and aspirations, all of a sudden might feel like, why did I want to do that? Why is that there? It's normal because we're going to be having Pluto going retrograde. So if you're picking up on it already, just use the time to say, okay, if I'm wanting that goal, What steps can I directly take to make that happen? And I think when you take the pressure off how long it's going to take, it happens quicker. But there can be with your business ventures, with your hopes and dreams and aspirations, we're on quality control. So it's Mars, get you back into it, get those things done, address them, make those things happen. Short-term pain, long-term gain, and that's really what I'm saying. But there can be some iffy situations surrounding groups, hobbies, hopes, dreams, friendship groups, pastimes, and I definitely see a change in your health and diet coming. And you're more than likely, as I do feel a conflict coming up with the group, and that conflict with the group, you do need to be really careful. Somebody's going to offer you something, and I do feel you got enough drama on your plate because if you intuitively feel they're a little bit manipulative in nature, look at the reasons why. You've been there, done that, bought the t-shirt. Just be careful of what you give. If you're second guessing it, you may have moved beyond a wound and had the tools to. It doesn't mean to say that that person has been able to do that. So yes, we do need to be cautious of energies. Okay, what else do we need to know, please, for Pisces? Yeah, it's somebody maybe that you haven't talked to in a while. This could be clashes in viewpoints. I do feel just be careful what you're saying. We do currently have Mars and Gemini. It's, gossip and things to that degree. Be careful what you say. Even if it's just a loose statement, it's almost like somebody may use that against you in a very manipulating sense. Some of you also are having situations relating to, which can be coming up more towards the end of the week and next week, that any simmering issues relating to family can really be rearing the ugly head. Get grounded. Don't own it. Nature does take its course and pan these things out. Money and paperwork and, situations coming back to you are going to start balancing out. The other area I can highly suggest is where you give your energy to, balance your sacral chakra out. I feel you guys are going to be calm, though. I don't have a bad feeling. Let's have a look at these cards. Okay, what is the Ten of Swords for Pisces, please? What's the Ten of Swords? Some of you, this is relating to a young person. It can also be relating to an immaturity and somebody projecting towards you. Some of you are wanting to turn time back. Like, if I can only do X, Y, and Z. And that's what I mean by your aspirations. It's like some of these things probably wouldn't even be relevant if you wanted to do it. But you're sort of waiting for something to kind of calm down. But there is, what you're dealing with, you've got to let something go. This can be a hurtful experience, a conflict that you're dealing with. Wanting that youthful energy back and waiting for that to pan out. What is this place? Have the courage to move forward. I know that if you're second guessing yourself when you're going through a difficult time, there could be more thought than action. First point of call, I definitely say, get home in order. Clear the energy in the home. Do a gin removal. Have rooms based on zones. What do I mean by that? Because we have the North Node in Gemini, we can get sidestepped. We also do need to have time for recuperation, time for accountability. I sort of feel like there's a shifting about on the home front, and it might have been super busy. Some of you may have been more feeling like a rat in a cage. Shake that energy up. Because I do feel there's some major plans that you're making, and if you can get organised, that's what I'm saying. I do feel this is really going to reward you. Some of you are going to have a conversation with a person from the past. You guys may have gone through something very similar. We're going to go into the extension read to tune into how they're feeling, what's up, what they want to tell you. But I am feeling as though there is a conversation with an individual you haven't talked to in a long time. And it's sort of going to be the key to movement forward. Now I'll pull 3 cards for romance very separately. Stagnancy is over, guys, I'm telling you. What is this 3 cards for romance, please? 3 cards for romance. I'm telling you. Yeah, somebody from the past is coming back, but there's definitely a balance coming up. Some of you are these stresses of the past you're wanting to move away from. I do feel those of you in a coupled relationship, there could be a document that's being signed. There could be also a balancing out in the connection and a negotiation that's coming up. And this is to do with values and, you know, each person getting enough out of the connection. And for those of you that are separated or twin flames, I do feel again after that full moon in Libra, something's kicked off, and I feel as Juno goes retrograde, the stresses that you had in the past, it's almost just shifting the perspective and you're moving towards sorting some sense of balance out and getting grounded. And I think as you're detaching and you're recouping, this is when this communication's coming in. I will get into that in the extension. If you do want to join us, the link is directly below. Otherwise, I'm live every Friday, both in the members zone first and then on YouTube for the collective. So come join me there. Thanks for joining us. If you do want the extension read, it is in the link directly below in the box. Also, all the booking information is there. Please subscribe if you do want to have current updates relating to astrology, moon energy, twin flame path. I do have super chats, so if you do feel you can't afford a reading, you can jump through and have a question during the sessions, as well as if you haven't joined my website, please do, because I do put up notifications relating to when I'm coming live, any events coming up, and specials. Take care. I will see you later. Have a great week.